Okay, so we're back again here, episode 26, to try to see how far it's going to take us before we get to what we need to do. So apprentice robe is no longer with us. Let's start smelting. We don't need to have anything specific on us. I want to fix this thing up. This. I can't... Too bad you can't reinforce a lantern. Or this. Or any of my stuff. Anyways. Okay, so we did that. Let's go and dump off some things here. Press Q on here. I would like to bring back a recall idol because they're handy and very good. And let's throw some stuff up in top of these chests. Specifically this things, which it seems like... Where's it? Oh, I only have one pair of soaring pants. So the soaring hat. Chieftain headdress. Soaring. I don't have any soaring hats, so maybe if I do end up coming across it, that'd be kind of nice. There's that arcane staff. Here's a bunch of crap that I don't need anymore. Probably should, like I said, deconstruct those things. Bunch of junk. Some gold that I can smelt down. And I'm going to keep my wood on me. Got to keep this. Got to keep my bread for a rainy day. A chest. A snakeskin thing. We got our idol, Karok seed, ingredients, this stuff. And this stuff. Okay, so let's put this back here. And let's go and deposit our... let's put this stuff in here. Do I have any space for it? Yes, right in there. Perfect. Let's put our seeds and stuff away and our moss. This is like... Is that stone moss? Is that the stuff that was shiny? I don't remember. We have to make a key. So I think it will work if I want to do one of them. Yes, come on. Let's get really lucky here. Really, really lucky. I actually love opening these chests. I'm not going to lie. They're kind of fun. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Gold crystal ring. What? Iron bow. Attack per sec. So these are fine. This is whatever. Attack per second. Physical range damage. I mean, I'm doing so much more magic damage. And physical range damage. I mean, the range damage is nice, but I definitely prefer the mining damage. Like, I'm doing a crazy amount of mining damage right now. So I don't know if physical range damage is, like, necessary. Or, like, needed for that matter. Alright, well, a little unlucky, but could have been worse, I suppose. Alright, let's put this stuff back. And let's get this stuff back where it goes to. So let's go and press... Let's take our idol back because it keeps defaulting back in there. And there's your fiber. I don't think I need anything from here. If this stuff's smelting, I might as well just take it out while I still can. Get the good, you know, random stuff from... I mean, it would have been nice to keep my original owl, but anyways. All right, so let's head on back. Should I make a minecart system? Like, I keep saying I'm going to finish it because then it's just going to go right there. But honestly, I'm not too worried. I want to just hurry up and find where the next step is. So let's just go. Let's just get out of here. If you've made any cool ingredients turn into some cool food, let me know. I'm curious to see what you make or what you make the most of. This is kind of the more, I wouldn't say boring part of Core Keeper, but it's more of the tedious part. Like, I'm trying my hardest here to find where the next boss will be because I don't want to like sit around and just like make a base look super pretty at the moment because our base is pretty sustainable. Mind you, if you do want to try to get more used to Core Keeper, feel free to, first of all, I want to switch this out. I want to put this here. Let's put this like this and this like that. That's better. Feel free to take your time. Don't feel like you need to rush for any reason. You know, if you want to make your base look more pristine than mine, like, that's fine. You don't have to, you don't got to hurry up and try to, you know, rush through the game just because I am. So the only reason why I'm doing it is because I don't want to turn it into like a 500 episode situation. But if you feel the need that you want to make your base look pretty, do it up. If you want to follow along, do it up. Whatever you feel is more comfortable with you, just, you know, feel free to do that. But there will be times where we have to slow down and start organizing and getting a lot of resources. And I think that's when like the later bosses show up, just because like even this shaman, I'm curious to see how much damage I'm going to even do to it, considering the fact that I'm going to be doing damage with a fireball staff. Last time I fought it though, I was playing with a ton of people, so it's entirely possible that when I go to attack it, I'm going to do a lot more damage than single player. So I forgot what to mention is that the less people you're playing with. Oh, is this another labyrinth? Oh, it's another labyrinth. Wow. This is a different labyrinth. The more people you play Core Keeper with, oh, there's a little boat thing, huh? The more people you play Core Keeper with, just to let you know, the more you are going to increase the difficulty of the game. So what that means is like the less people that play, obviously the better, right? So that's something to consider in Core Keeper, is that if you are playing it solo, you're probably going to have more, you're not going to have an easier time. Like, it's not going to be super easy, but it's going to be definitely less difficult than it would be if there was a full house of people playing with you. So just keep that in mind. So, that's why when we fought like some of the early bosses, I was not used to being that. Okay, so we found the clear gemstone, unique crafting component, a piece of the ancient weapon. Even though it's the same material as an ancient gemstone, this one feels unnatural clear and infused with a strange energy. So that's pretty cool that we found that. And look, we found an ocarina. The clear gemstone, funny, when I first started playing Core Keeper, I literally took so long to find this thing. And then people were like, why is it taking you so long? I found one in 10 seconds. You can find more than one, I think, too. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. Yeah, we're going to go back and out of here. So yeah, like I was saying, that's why I find that when we were playing and fighting against certain bosses so far, we definitely powered house through them pretty quickly compared to how I would when we were in a group of 4 or 5 people. Like, that's when I killed the shaman last, we had an entire group, like, and that group was killing it. So I'm interested to see how it's changed. I'm interested to see how difficult it is now. I really just want to get into the room so I can just, you know, get a little glimpse as to what I'm working with. Now, when I put the bed down and I press E on it, my character will respawn there. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We will end the fight, I believe, by leaving it. I'm not too sure. I don't think the fight still goes on. Like, I think in that arena, once you leave, the shaman will just despawn, which is what you need because you have to get back your inventory stuff, right? So. Okay, so we're still going to try to go this way. I just want to see where we end up and what we're doing here. We're still on the edge. Basically, make almost like a straight line going into wherever we can, just to see what we end up running into. Is what I'm thinking here is a good option. I found a cave pouch. What? Oh, does this replace this? 5 movement speed and max HP. Yeah, I definitely am not using that. There's some interesting items to find just by exploring the game. And like, as I was saying before, it kind of makes it more exciting to do. Core Keeper is one of these games where I'm so excited to play it on another console. Specifically the Switch. Like, it's going to be pretty awesome to interact with this game on like a tiny little handheld. Let's eat some food, whatever. I think we're too far up now, but might as well just see where we go, you know? Worst case scenario is we end up somewhere we're not supposed to be, and that's not a big deal. There's gonna be so much stuff here. Yeah, we're in one of these little areas. It's funny because I end up coming across like a lot of areas that I'm always like used to seeing. It's just, of course, it's in a different area than I normally see. So because each, you know, level is different, right? Oh god, I do not want to die here. Please do not let me die. Come on. Regen your mana, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Be interested to know is, like, if you were to set something on fire that you could eat, like one of those, you know, little cattle or whatever, will it give you a return of, like, cooked meat? That'd be interesting if it did. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here, but see, all this stuff, or all this like ancient, like shiny blue things. Obviously, you know, it's late game-ish things, like not super late game, but it's for a reason. Now that item, I'm pretty sure that's a well, and I have to check in a second. But you can use those for farming, so that's a well, or should be anyways. I have to click on it or grab it, and we could bring that home, and we could use that for grabbing stuff out of, which is pretty sweet, if you ask me. I'm not gonna get it right now, just because I'm more concerned about not dying. So I think sometimes when I'm doing like very high-end amount of damage is because that helmet that I have is... Yeah, see, I'm in a bad area. I think I'm in a zone where there's an egg on the ground too. I think I'm in a zone where we're gonna probably need to find our way out of here. I do not want to die. I also found something. It looks like a hat. Got lots of good loot. We already have a staff, so getting another staff is useless at this point. But if I found, like, you know, another pouch or something, pretty sweet. I completely forget all the items you can find in this area. It's nice. That feels kind of refreshing. Okay, so let's delete some stuff. First, I don't care about this sand block, so let's delete that. Pedestal, don't need that. And some dirt blocks, don't need that. I found an egg. Definitely gonna keep that. Stone moss, let's get rid of that. Soaring poncho. Okay, another soaring poncho. So, all right, well, it wasn't a hat, but it kind of looked like one. So there's a bed, and I think we could use that. We have to be close to where we need to be fighting. Like, come on, we're in like this like area where if we're not close to where we need to be fighting, I don't know, because it's kind of telling that. We'll have to find out in 10 seconds.